DOGE's mission to cut $2 trillion from the federal budget is just ramping up, with President Trump now even considering passing 20% of all DOGE's savings to you, the American taxpayer, through stimulus checks. And as we've been reporting, Elon Musk sharing today on X, quote, all federal employees will shortly receive an email requesting to understand what they got done last week. Failure to respond will be taken as a resignation. Some departments already taking note and slimming down their workforces. The Pentagon, for example, announcing Friday 5,400 civilian workers on probation will be fired next week after Secretary Hegseth shared major cuts to the defense budget are coming.
Now, beginning right away, we are pulling around 8% or $50 billion from the Biden budget. We're planning, this is planning for this year, that we will move away from woke Biden-era non-lethal programs and instead spend that money on President Trump's America First, peace through strength priorities for our national budget.
All of this is inspiring one state lawmaker to pen a proposal to bring DOGE to his state. Illinois State Representative John Cabello joining us tonight. Thank you for making the time.
Hey, thanks for having me.
And you have said that a DOGE is the new cool thing, and sometimes we don't have those good ideas. We need to borrow them. Tell us why you're pushing to bring a DOGE to Illinois.
So as my time in the state assembly, I've seen our budget just explode, and it's time to take that idea that they're doing on the federal side, put it to work here in the state, and let's see where we're wasting money. Let's make sure that we're starting to save that taxpayer dollars for the people to pay for everything.
What would you want to streamline first? I know you mentioned the DMV.
Yeah, I mean, how much time do we have? Because our budget is so inflated in so many different areas. The DMV is a good place to start. We still have employees that aren't coming to work, just like the federal government, in so many different areas of our state departments. You call, nobody answers the phone because there's nobody there. They're still working from home. So this, I think, is just going to be an excellent idea to make sure that we do what is right for the taxpayers.
What about the idea that firing a percentage of the workforce, of culling the workforce, will only make things slower?
Well, again, what we need to do is we need to dive into, number one, why are they not there at work? Number two, what is their actual job? Number three, I think we're going to have much improved services if they're actually there doing their job instead of being at home. So I think starting to get into this, we would have a very good way of making sure that the taxpayers' dollars are going to be saved and that the people that are there supposed to be doing their jobs are actually going to be there. And that's going to improve the services.
Would you be satisfied with just a sweeping return to the workplace mandate, or do you actually want to see firings take place?
Let's just get everybody back to work first. Look, when you apply for your FOID card, which we shouldn't have in Illinois, but we do, it takes months for somebody to get back to you. When you're trying to get your concealed carry license, it takes months. So let's look and find out why it's taking so long. Let's see what's going on to make sure that we can start improving the efficiencies.
What is your message to Governor J.B. Pritzker?
Resign.
And in relation to this bill you're putting forward?
Well, look, this governor has done so much to damage the state. He acts like a dictator more than he acts like a governor. Under COVID, he implemented so many different executive orders. That's how he ran this state. I have no use for this governor. He has done irreversible damage. I'm hoping that this bill will start repairing some of that damage, but I have to be honest. When you ask me what's my message to him, resign.
I hear that. One more question for you. A Democratic chair of a House Appropriations Committee called the creation of a new department like DOGE waste of taxpayer money. What is your quick response to that?
Yeah. Look, I mean, our job is to save the taxpayers' dollars. Our job is to make sure that they're getting the biggest bang for the buck. We haven't done that in this state. We haven't had a balanced budget, a truly balanced budget since 2002. We've got to get the grown-ups in the room to make those tough decisions to do what's best for the taxpayer.
Illinois State Representative John Cabello, appreciate your time tonight. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.